a workout in itself. Okay, wait, because we're live on all platforms. So sorry. Let's go live. Jesus. It takes me like hours to get live. Hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me hashtags out. We are live on Facebook, IG, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you guys are watching on TikTok, IG, Facebook, or YouTube, hello. Tell me where you guys are tuning on from. If you guys don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to make money. So if that's something for you, absolutely. Now, if I'm looking all over places because I've started going back live. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Mohammed. And so I'm just trying to figure it out. I was like, when you're used to going live for so long and you don't, this is it. I'm just trying to figure it out. I was like, wait, Facebook has gone live. And then like YouTube went live. Anyways, not that you guys care, but today we're going to be talking about why social media is your business card. And I'm so excited about this. If you guys don't know, I've been on social for about like 4 years. Hey, my friend, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hey, Pauline. And I just want to go over like 3 bullet points of why social media is so important for you guys, and hopefully give you a bit of like enough spice and juice to keep up. So the live, I don't know, I for sure it will be on YouTube. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it on Facebook, but IG and TikTok, if you guys want to follow me and just watch the replay, you can do that at just Olivia Igwe. Handle is just the same. Rosie, tell me, how are you, my love? Tell me how you guys are doing. Tell me guys where you're tuning in from. I see La France, which is, because if you guys don't know, I speak French, English, and Italian. Well, of course, English, that's what I'm speaking. But today, let's talk about why social media is your business. I've built it for the last 5 years consistently, and it has brought me so much joy at the same time, so much connection with strangers, right, that I've never met. Rosie, Eurykis, to Zoe. So Zoe I have not met, but even like Leanne, she bought me a pair of socks that I have to show you guys. She sent them from Latvia, and you're probably like, oh, okay, cool. No, her mom made these, right? And I know sometimes you're like, okay, but like social media, how good can it get? It gets how you want it to be, right? Is it super cold in Texas? That's what I heard. Like, you guys have like windstorms. I was like, what's going on in this world? Hey, CX, right? Like, the world is turning upside down, but there's one thing that you guys can control. It's like your narrative. How are you wanting to show up? Sharon, how are you wanting to show up? ALC, how are you wanting to show up? Rookies, to Rosie, to Michael. Like, you get to decide who you want to be. And let me tell you why social media is probably one of the best places to grow, is because, first of all, you get to promote. Is it 20 degrees or is it 20 degrees Fahrenheit? That was so cold, because we've had like -2, but I guess that's maybe Fahrenheit. That's what he was telling me. Rosie was telling me that it's cold in Texas. So if you guys keep yourselves warm. But I don't know if you guys have had this. Social media, you guys get to promote, you guys get to tell stories. And if I'm looking on the side, it's just because I got my notes, right? If not, we could go on like a high vibration, like sort of conversation for like hours. You help relate, and you get paid to do what you do, right? So let me tell you this. Why I love like stories, hey Alice, is because, like, for example, my mom. So we have this new product that came in with my company. If you guys don't know, I'm in supplements, right? And so my mom was like, okay, so what is creatine? And I was like, this is how I told my mom. Okay, this is how crazy it is. Hey Alice, hey Noodles. And so I was telling her, Mom, do you remember back in the day when it was the mafia game? You were like a mobster's wife? And she goes, yeah. And I'm nodding. I'm like this. Do you remember that time? She's like, yeah. No, I'm going in like this. She's like, yeah. You know that powder that was white that we sold? Do you remember how it looked like? She's like, yeah. I was like, that's what creatine is. She's like, what? I was like, Mom, creatine is just like for workouts. But you know how I just like brought you into the phone, like, yeah, mafia, yeah, white powder, yeah. Because I was nodding at the same time. She's like, yeah. I was like, no, it's just creatine. Creatine is just for like workout. It's just like, it looks white. It's super like transparent. That's all it is. You take it, you blend it. It helps with like better, focus, endurance. Like my CrossFit workouts have definitely helped. Why am I telling you this? Because you can tell it in colors, Nathan. You can tell it in color, Lacey. You can tell. That's what storytelling is on social media. You get to promote what you want. The biggest thing of it is like you're on screen. So it looks weird, right? For some of y'all that are tuning in on TikTok, like it's weird talking to on a phone and you're seeing your own self. Like you're not really interacting. Like it's really weird, right? Because you're talking to yourself, right? I miss you and Jessie Lee's. Girl, I miss Jessie Lee so much. So if you guys don't know, Jessie Lee was part of like may rest her peace, rest her soul in peace. You know what also is good on social media is that you get just like to walk all over, like you talk all over your words. I saw that there was a thing, creatine is so good stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you use it. What do you use it for? Rosie, you tell me. I miss the fact of like showing, I can't like even get back onto her podcast. I like Amazon took it off. I can't follow her anymore. Jessie Lee was like the number one in network marketing. She like used to sell crazy. And fortunate enough, she came to London. I was able to meet her. I also won like a camera from her, which was really, really cool from the accelerator. But you know, when people just inspire you and you probably never see them. Hey, Jesse, hey, user, hey, Harvey, like some people come in your lives for a season and then they stay. Jessie Lee, like I never would have maybe met her had she not come to London, but I would like message her. Have you ever messaged like somebody that you love meeting or that you love? Or even some of you guys have like messaged me. I will reply back. Like, and I'm not saying I'm like a special part. I'm just like you guys. Okay. The only difference is I just jump and do things that are, you know, a little bit different. That's it. Right. But social media helps you to promote, to talk about things, right? To voice what you think, to voice what you love, right? My social media, like for example, I love telling stories. I love, you know, music is a big thing. I don't know if you guys know, but I speak French, right? And in France, like we've had well, it's not that I'm French, but I've lived in France for a while. And so on my feed, you have, I don't know if you've heard this, where the French president had his sunglasses and apparently he had something with his eye. And so as he was talking, he kept on saying, for sure, right? For sure. And so now it's coming onto my feed. And so I shared that on my stories. And a couple of like my friends that speak French are like, oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Like the French are so are so unserious as a generation, right? Because that's what makes us connected. Social media gets us to be together, right? Can you put a box up, please? What do you mean a box up? Box of what? But it gets us to be connected, right? Like I'm reading your comments, like AJ to Jane to Tony to Rosie. Of course, my mom is calling me at the same time. My mom is so funny. She was here with me. Do you guys have this? I don't have a treasure box. Do you guys really think I have a treasure box? My mom was here for a couple of days with me because we had our company event. So she was here and I got also a bunch of other customers. Anyways, and have you got this thing where your mom just keeps on calling you to make sure that you've arrived? Like she says, hey, I'm at the airport. Hey, like my mom doesn't message me. She calls me. So I'm going to sell my business, but it does not matter. Here's how my mom is. Hey, my love. So she calls me. I'm like, are you okay? Because I was wondering if she arrived at the airport at Gatwick, right? And she flies back to Paris because she lives in Paris. And so I messaged her. I was like, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. Just wanted to tell you I've arrived okay at the airport. I was like, oh, okay, cute. Then she puts down. Then she calls me back up. And then she calls me and she's like, I'm having a coffee and a tea. Although it says on the screen of the airport, like boarding. Do I have time to drink my tea? I'm like, Mom, you need to get to the gate to the airport. Will you go? And she's like, okay, well, I'll go. I'm like, okay. Then my mom like messaged, I'm boarding. I'm flying. And she says, I'm landing. I'm like, okay, Mom. She was the best. Yeah, Jessie Lee was the best. I know she's, oh, thanks, love. I think she'd also be proud of you. Apologies if it's kind of loud. I don't live alone. So I live with a flatmate. And she's also having a conversation in her room. So if you guys hear some loudness, it's living with somebody else. Creatine for me was very supportive for my muscles, improving strength, power, and I'm 47 years old grandma, keeping up with the grandkids. How many grandkids do you have, my love? Ooh, love that. Sorry, I'm just, I know we're on all different platforms, but I had to film all of this. Tell me where you guys are tuning in. Okay, let's go back onto why social media. Why social media is so important. Hey, Kassan. Because you can relate and you can connect. Just like I told you my story with my mom, right? Maybe you guys have a group of, other people you're talking to on social or maybe not. But my family were very super tight. And I tell this, like, you're probably like, yeah, but I don't have like my family, we're not super tight. I heard this thing and it hurt my soul at first because I didn't like it. And it was, you don't get to choose your family is thicker than blood. So you don't get to choose them, but you get to choose your friends. Right. And I was like, that's unfair. I love my family. Like my family's everything. But then I quickly realized sometimes you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends, and you can choose new friends if you decide to. Right. I mean, Rosie, I don't know, like at the age of 47, maybe like even reinventing yourself is something really big. But on social media, nobody knows you, which is the beautiful part. Nobody knows your end of story, right? In the sense that nobody cares about your past. People will buy from you because they don't necessarily know you, but they trust how you show up. Right, Clara? Right, Sasha? Yeah, right. I guess the Rosie, you agree? Because they love who you are in the moment of how you make people feel. I think one of my biggest strengths is having people feel seen. And my message to you that's watching on a replay, you're watching here, hey Monica, is that I want you guys to, how can you make people feel seen? Like, how can you do that? And there's so many different ways. Like the other day, I was walking with my mom in the city. We had finished actually a company event. You know, I sell premium nutritional supplements with Fitline, right? And I was on my way home. Well, we were on our way to some place. And I saw this girl and she looked stunning. And I had to walk up to her and, hey, look, like I just told her, like she was looking at me, I was looking at her, and I'm like, I gotta tell her she looks stunning. So I went up to her and I said, hey, look, I just want to tell you, like, you look absolutely stunning. She's like, oh my goodness, I wanted to say the same thing, but I didn't really want to tell you. And I'm like, why did you not tell me? It's a small little, I just gave her something for her to munch on. And that was so beautiful. Right. Hey, Clara, Sasha. Yeah. What is in this? So this is creatine. So this is the new product that launched, better energy performance, and helps you like during your workout. So more endurance, which is really, really cool. Hey, Christina. And so if you want that, just message me on my message. Just message me on Olivia Igwe somewhere, wherever you can find it. That's absolutely fine. Hey, Emma. And so social media is being able to connect to others. I'm falling in love with the process. We all start with no followers. I started with like no followers on Facebook. I haven't been long on Facebook. And then on IG, I think I had like 200 followers. But now I've grown over time because I've built content. I've also built relationships. Some people I've never seen. Some people of y'all have bought from me and I've never seen, which is the beauty of social media, because you can tell stories, you can relate and connect, right? I just had a girlfriend. She bought from me. Now, have I seen her? No. She lives up north. But she wanted to use the product because she's doing a CrossFit training. And so she wants something that can help with her high intensity. I did sell her, we have the other drink, the red one that I always talk about. But she's like, no, I just want this one. And so that's one. Social media is great to connect and sell, but I also got somebody that told me this morning, no, I don't want the drink because XYZ. I'm like, okay, it's fine. You have to know the art of what it is to sell, but you also have to get out of your comfort zone. If you don't get out of your comfort zone, how can you win? Now, is it scary to talk to on Facebook, YouTube, IG, and TikTok? Yes, it is. It's always scary. But you know what's scarier is dying with a gift that you thought that you could do because I wish I could have done that. What if you just jumped? What if you just did it? What if you just said, hey, look, my turn? What if you just said, hey, I'm just going to pour out content. I'm going to share. I'm going to learn, the layout. I'm going to get better. It's not about figuring it out. Fear of rejection, yes, is one. Like, I don't like being rejected, but it's okay if you don't want what I have. It's okay if you say no to me. Will I, go to the ground? No, I'm fine. It's only a rejection. It's not going to hurt my feelings, but you get better at the art of it. And so if that's something for you and you're looking to be able to get paid, you're looking to be able to monetize, you're looking to be able to partner up, get some training, learn how to sell, being able to be paid on commission on products that you can sell, then absolutely drop me #hybrid. Let's get you started. You can message me on my IG or my Facebook, wherever you're watching this. If not, there should be a link somewhere. You should be able to message me on my WhatsApp business. Let's get you started. But if for things to change, you got to change, right? So guys, I love you. I appreciate you. TikTok, IG. I'm going to leave the live on YouTube so you can watch it there. I think Facebook will be able to say it, but I don't know because I haven't gone live in like 8 months now. So I don't really know. Hey, Madaz. Hey, Mohammed. Right? So whatever it is. But if you're looking to make money, absolutely just drop me #hybrid. But remember, social media is your business card. You get to build with your phone. It's just understanding you need a strategy, you need a system, and you need somebody that can like guide you, teach you to get there. I can absolutely do that. Whatever your goal is, if it's like 100 pounds, 200 pounds, if it's 1,000, okay, let's go. Let's make money. But at the same time, it's such a beautiful tool. You can use it the right way, right? You can inspire people. So guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Now I got to turn off all these systems. So Facebook is done. YouTube is done.